welcome back to another episode of... Ow! No, another episode of, not Ow, another episode of Life in the Woods, which I think we should all vote, and this mod pack should aptly be named Death in the Woods. Because that is all that happens to me around here. And I ain't no rookie at this stuff, you know? I know how to play my game. In the last episode, we ended off wondering if I was going to kill the cows for more backpacks, or if I was going to let them live. They can bite my ass. They can die. Die, cows. That ow! Jaw! Karma. Okay, can I jump into the water here without committing sideways? I think I can. Woo! Bloosh. Alright, so we're going to clear this area completely of cows. There was a reason for it. It's because I want backpacks. Come here, come here. Rawr, stop running. I want backpacks, and I figured, why not fill a good portion of your inventory up? Dang it. Empty hand, maybe? Why not fill a good portion of your inventory up? There we go. Food. You can go there, you can go there. The rest is not food, but I will keep your flesh and leather in there. Awesome. And pick up more of those now. I do that. Is why not keep a good chunk of your inventory full of backpacks, and each backpack has a certain number of things it can carry, and so if you got 10 backpacks, you actually have hundreds of blocks of space with which to save everything that you go exploring and find. And I found in this dang mod pack that there are hundreds of things to pick up. Even in just a simple excursion, as you can see, my inventory is filling up twice now. I got a backpack and my dang inventory full of stuff. Now, we're all the way out here. I did think maybe we would go back. Is it cotton? I think that's cotton. I thought yeah, it is. Maybe we would go back to the place and do the thing. So I thought, okay, let's just circle around a little bit here. Try and find our way. Ooh, look at that tree off in the distance. See that? And try and slowly make our way back to the base while scoping out for some more bovine here, which I see off to my right. There we go. And the more the merrier. It costs 8 per backpack, and if we do it right with the string and with string and leather, we can actually make the large backpacks. Wow, they're everywhere here. And the large backpacks are just that much more efficient. You can carry more in them, and they take up the same amount of space in your inventory. So we're trying to be hyper efficient here as best as possible, and once we get totally set up, not even totally set up, but once we're able to go places with things, which currently is not the case, then that's exactly what we'll do, is we will go places. I'm also getting low on food-ish a little bit type-ingly. You need some more of you. You need to come down here. Boop. 9. Blink. Those falling leaves always remind me of creepers. Oh, come on, as if it's not nighttime. Sleep, please. Thank you. Alrighty, pick you up. Pick you up, please. And where did you go, bovine? We will do some ungulate genocide. Take these guys out. Awesome. Yeah, so once we're able to, do things with stuff, we'll get the heck out of Dodge. We'll actually start heading in probably very large concentric circles or in any one particular direction to try and locate a cool build site. A cool place to call home. I kind of like this new, oh yeah, I should probably label that Origin Valley as often as we can. So where are we? Over here? Okay. Clink, plank, origin, valley. Awesome. And again, that way we're able to tell, you know, oh, look at all the caves. That looks like a spawner? A cave? I don't know. Some cows over there. But anyway, we'll be able to go and live and build and start doing things, because there's a whole carpentry mod side of things to this game that looks fantastic. Can I do an F3 and A? I can. And that whole mod, that whole side of things, being able to build some pretty dang cool stuff, I'm right into. You can make all sorts of shapes and sizes of things, all sorts of utilitarian cabinets and tables and chairs and things for in the home decoration wise and utility wise. And I think we can explore a little bit with that stuff. I know that stuff fell down there. I'm just not in the mood to go get it. I'm going to look around a little bit this way. Temperate rainforest. That's what that is. And there's cows over there. Okay, so maybe we'll go get this and hop up the other side here. And there would be. I think we can get up here. Now, I didn't bring a fishing rod, which is almost equally as handy as those fish nets, other than for the fishing rod, you got to be using it, you know, avidly utilizing it. But I guess I got a bunch of food inside the backpack as well. So we will just eat and munch and keep collecting, and oh man, thank you. So let's mark this in our book as well. This is temperate rainforest. This is what I live in. It's not a very well-rounded look to the thing that I actually live in here in British Columbia. This is actually quite a poor replica. But so there we go. We are in now. Mark. Temperate rainforest. There we go. And now the book knows. Now if I rip that book out again here, let's see. We've come all that way. See, there is our dead forest. That's where the garden is. That's where we live. So we are... we can go up a little ways north and then head a little bit straight east, and we should be able to come close to back home and be covering all of our bases. And I may need to lay my backpack down to get more food here. Let's just see. 16. Let's just lay that down, pick up a little bit more here. Cooked. Thank you. Cooked. Thank you. Get out of there. Just because then I got it. Bloop. All right. Let's continue on our way. So that's east, that's north. We can head a little bit more north. Is that the original again? Yeah, we kind of came up and off this point. We'll go around this way. Branch out a little bit farther off in this direction. And that'll help us really get our surroundings for the whole area. I guess this does look pretty cool for a temperate rainforest. I mean, they did a pretty... yikes. They did a pretty good job, but I wish I was some kind of graphical designer, because I would make the home that I live in if I was. Ooh. A mini ravine? Is that what this is? Cows over there. And remember, that is our main focus here, are the bovine, as much as that ravine is nice. We are merely here to collect cowage. get as much leather as we can for those dang backpacks. But that's good. This is a lot of prep in this episode, but it will get us ready for ample exploring and adventuring. And that'll be one of the big things, one of the cool things about the markers in that atlas as well, is, you know, I will be able to go, here lies us, you know, collect a bunch of string, collect a bunch of wool, there's a bunch of cotton, that's this plant up here again, not this white one here is cotton, and we can make wool out of that, there's sheep, there's string, there's a bunch of ways that we're able to make some beds, and just head, you know, never come back, never look back, just bring what we need on our backs. You know, the real freedom of adventuring and being able to see something different along the way. I'm probably unrealistically looking quite forward to it, but at the same time, there are things that I have never seen before. Even when I was sampling this mod, doing test world and such, it, you know, I think I've seen a total of 12 biomes, and I'm not sure the number of biomes, but I think there's maybe something like 70 biomes. Temperate rainforest. So there's our home. We can go north. Well, we can start heading east anytime we're ready here. So temperate rain, yeah, 70 biomes maybe? I'm not sure, maybe you guys can correct me on how many biomes are in the Plentio Biomes latest version. But there are certainly more than there was when I played previously, doing things like, what were some of the ones I played? So I played a few that had the plenty of biomes. Maybe it was just plenty of biomes by itself. I think I played Mo Creatures and plenty of biomes together, just for my own interest's sakes. Really? Flowers be gone, parsley be gone. Give me my meat. There we go. And it's less the meat that's important as it is the leather here. Thank you. That way's east, so let's mosey on in that general direction here. Excellent. So we shan't be too long until we are home, but you see how handy that atlas is, right? I think it makes for spectacular adventuring. Even better than a map up on the top right corner. Ooh, sheep. I should make shears. And throw you out, and I need to throw something else out, like a birch sapling, so that I can collect my wool. More wool the merrier, because at least then we don't have to search for when we make beds. I know I punched that one, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little sheepy lamb sheep. But I hit you with my shears by accident. I could have hit you with my sword, but I chose this as a viable alternative. I had your safety and well-being in mind. You are my flock. There. Yeah, put a torch on the top of the highest point. Ah, so pretty. They don't have much grass around here to eat, so they probably won't generate up that quick. As far as, you know, sheep wool generation goes. There we go. So let's continue on. Boop. I like this spot too. That's one of my habits from my single player worlds. I never really did it in the multiplayer stuff. Maybe we will throw a bed down right now. Quick sleep. Blink, blonk. Blunk, blunk. Thank you. But in my single player worlds, I always make a point of going kind of to the highest peak of any one area on my journey and putting a torch and putting a torch and putting a torch. That way that if nighttime comes around, it's harder in the daytime, but if nighttime comes around, you can actually see modestly where you've been, where you're going, whether you have or haven't been there before, because in your single player worlds, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm not recording, I really don't care how lost I get, because I'm not trying to get anywhere for anybody to see anything or do anything and keep entertained. I'm literally just going to go, and therefore when I get lost, it's nice to know that at the highest point, if there's a torch there, it's like, oh, I've been generally around here somewhere. I should stop trying to raid these caves. I've obviously cleaned them out. And onward and so forth. 37 wool, awesome. Well, that's a good start to, same with the leather. That's a really good start to the adventure process here, so. Whoop. Deepness. And east. We're in tropics now. What is this good thing? Ooh. Oh yeah, and there's also a mod, Better Caves, or Grander Caves, or something, blankety blank cave somethings. And it makes it so that things generate a little different, or a little better, or a little, I don't know, somebody made a mod and it affects stuff. Look, another hut. Let's get him. Ouch. Let's get him anyway. Haha, gotcha. Nothing good. A net. We'll give you those back. See ya. And this way's east, so let's get the dodge out of heck here. And that isn't... Ooh, look at this thing. Isn't that spectacular? I want to know what you are. You are Devil's Tongue. Devil's Tongue, interesting. There's a plant we have here in North America. Grows in a lot of different places. Usually it has to be quite humid, but it can be warm or cool or temperate and humid. And they're called death plants, death tongues. And the reason they're called that is they're absolutely the most beautiful, rich, dark, almost black purple color. They're the same shape as the plant that we just looked at, kind of that open bell upwards to the sky shape. But the reason they're called death flowers is because they smell like a rotting carcass. Okay, where are we here? We're back into tropics, so let's just mark that as we are, tropics. And this is our home right here. So we're coming close up to, and then we'll find it again over there. Yeah, it smells like rotting carcass. Literally, like a, if a moose or a bear or a deer or for heaven's sake, a cat or a dog or a squirrel, but a carcass of an animal dies and is left, it will decompose in a way that produces a very, what humans consider to be a very bad smell. And it's one of those smells that it might not smell bad like sulfur, but it triggers something in your brain that says this is a bad smell. Whether you know it or not, that it smells like death, and that you should not eat it instinctually. You should not touch it for diseases. You should not. Ooh, hello, turtle. You should definitely not make it a part of your daily routine to interact with it. And your brain tells you that, and it's pretty cool stuff. It's a good example of how to deal with that. What is this? A water pearl. I have no idea what these things are. What you go? What is this? Black pearl. So what else can I? What? You? Cotton? So it's a really good example of human nature, of the way that the biology of the body works. Things that you don't even know are happening. And you suckers, get out of my face. I'm running away from you. Go away. Some claws on the ground, because there's quicksand. This is quicksand. I'm gonna die. Oh my goodness. That stuff is horrendous. You have to stay away from it at all costs. I think you have to have an iron shovel and you're able to dig through it. I think an iron shovel will do it. Now, where are we going book-wise here? We want to head south. Essentially, south and east. So, just about dove off that edge as well. There we go. Okay, so we are very close to home. I will continue until we reach our house. Because we're back in the silky forest here. Or silken forest, or what have you. So I will continue in this direction until we get home. Once we are home, I will get my thoughts collected, get a few more resources added up. And next episode, we'll make up our backpacks, we'll count our loot, and we will probably head off in a very large adventure and leave this silken goodness. So, let's see. There we go. We want to go just this way a bit, and we shall be there. So, I will catch you guys as we wander through our silken roads here. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See ya!